Sega.
Hello and welcome to the Celts Culture Pack Unit Spotlight. In this spotlight, we'll be taking a look at some of the new units available in the Celts Culture Pack for Total War Attila. The Celts Culture Pack introduces the Abdanians, the Picts, and the Caledonians. Situated on the edge of the known world, these warrior tribes were shrouded in mystery and were considered to be untamable savages by the Romans. In reality, they were a fiercely independent people, trading with the Romans when it benefited them and executing mass raids when the empire's border strength waned. With heavy migrations to the east of Rome, the Western Roman Empire's forces have been stretched to breaking point, giving the Celts the perfect opportunity to strike at the Empire's most isolated territories in Britain.
These factions are adept raiders, with every unit capable of guerrilla deployment, making them perfect for ambushing unsuspecting enemies.
The Abdanians, located on the island of Hibernia, have forever remained untouched by Roman military presence. The writer Tacitus reported that the Roman general Agricola saw that Hibernia was conveniently situated for the ports of Gaul and might prove a valuable acquisition. Though no invasion ever took place, the tactical placement of Hibernia is something the Abdanians will undoubtedly use to their advantage, allowing them to mount a surprise assault on any coast of their choosing. Two of the unique units available to the Abdanians are the Redavna and the Galloglasses. The Redavna are a Tier 3 elite skirmisher unit boasting excellent capture power, armor-piercing damage, and rate of fire. They also have the guerrilla deployment and snipe traits, allowing them to deploy further into the battlefield and fire upon the enemy whilst remaining undetected. Being the best of the best doesn't come cheap, however, so expect to pay handsomely for their services. The Galloglasses are Tier 2 melee infantry. Galloglasses are best suited to a defensive role as they have the shield wall ability, raising their missile block chance and defense, and the steady trait, which also raises defense and morale. Couple this with the encourage trait, which raises morale of nearby friendly units, and you have an extremely stubborn unit that will prove very difficult to break. Another unit available to the Abdanians are the Chosen Raiders, which are Tier 3 skirmisher cavalry. Similar to the Redavna, the Chosen Raiders use a ribbed spear which delivers powerful armor-piercing damage. They also retain a ferocious speed, allowing for devastating hit-and-run attacks. Much like the Abdanians, the Picts had never been occupied by Roman forces. However, unlike their Celtic counterparts, they did fend off many invasions from the Romans, creating a true north-south divide. Known as Picti by the Romans, meaning painted ones in Latin, this northern tribe constituted the largest kingdom in Dark Age Scotland, with a very rich culture, including their own language, which has since largely been lost to the annals of time. Some of the unique units available to the Picts are the Followers of Morrigan and the Black Blades. The Followers of Morrigan, named after the great shape-shifting Phantom Queen of Celtic mythology, are a Tier 3 melee infantry unit that can only be recruited as a general, which makes them an extremely elite unit that have excellent capture power, excellent morale, and good armor. The Black Blades are a Tier 3 melee infantry unit. Historical accounts indicate that often these Celtic warriors fought with woad tattoos, unusual colours on their armour, and huge black swords, which shows they may have been left unpolished for strength, and more importantly, waterproofing against the British weather. Aside from looking very impressive, their blades and garments would intimidate the enemy, and this is represented with the Scare trait, which lowers the morale of all enemies in their vicinity. South of the Picts lie the Caledonians. In the late 2nd century AD, the Caledonians breached Hadrian's Wall and attacked Roman forts, capturing territory which remained uncontested for several years before eventually being lost to the Romans. This to and fro happened on numerous occasions throughout the decades, with the Romans generally taking more casualties due to attrition, guerrilla warfare, and small-scale assaults. Cassius Dio, the Roman consul and historian, reported that the Caledonians would lure Roman soldiers into swampy terrain, surrounding them, where they were forced to slay each other to prevent capture. Two unique units available to the Caledonians are the Horse Whisperers and Royal Archers. The Horse Whisperers are Tier 3 spear infantry with excellent armor, good attack against cavalry, and good morale. They also have the Scare Horses trait, lowering enemy cavalry morale, and the Ignore Terrain trait, which allows them to ignore any speed penalties caused by terrain, making them a great unit to surprise unsuspecting cavalry, quickly taking them out before they can react. The Royal Archers are Tier 3 bow infantry, only recruitable as a general. They have excellent capture power, excellent rate of fire, but suffer a very poor missile block chance.
Because of the unique units available to the Caledonians, they can take huge advantage of guerrilla deployment,
allowing them to get the jump on their enemy with their numerous archer units. Lastly, a new unit common to all the Celtic factions are Scatha's Teachers. A powerful warrior woman and legendary general, Scatha is a major character in the mythological Ulster cycle, where she is depicted teaching Cuchulainn of Ulster the many ways of battle. It was common that Celtic martial arts were taught by women, some believing that the teachers were also priestesses, conferring additional powers to their chosen students when in battle. Scatha's Teachers are Tier 3 light melee infantry. They have excellent armor-piercing damage and a good charge bonus. They're an elite shock infantry unit, scaring their opponents on the battlefield and potentially going berserk in the heat of battle, fighting bravely to the last man. We hope you've enjoyed this Spotlight video. Tune in again for more Spotlight videos.